We begin in Abuja, where President Bola Tinubu has directed that the 8,000 Naira conditional cash transfer envisaged to bring succor to vulnerable households be reviewed immediately. The president also directed that a whole gamut of palliative package be unveiled to Nigerians. He ordered an immediate release of fertilizers and grains to approximately 50 million farmers and households in all the 36 states and the FCT. This latest directive is contained in a press statement signed on behalf of the president by Special Advisor on Special Duties, Communications and Strategy, Dele Alake. The president assured Nigerians that the 500 billion naira approved by National Assembly will be judiciously utilized. The presidency says the decision of President Tinubu to review the conditional cash transfer program is a proof that he is a listening leader who has promised to always put Nigerians at the heart of his policy and program. And to other stories, the First Lady of Nigeria, Oluremi Tinubu, has inaugurated the National Center for Women Development, now renamed the Mariam Babangida Center for Women Development. Senator Tinubu also donated 20 units of computers with Wi-Fi connectivity to the center. This will be the first official duty of Senator Oluremi Tinubu as First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And Celestine Naira reports.
Mariam Babangida, a woman known to have positively used her position as the First Lady of Nigeria between 1985 and 1993 to better the cause of women. The position of First Lady was created by her and used to champion the development of women in the rural areas. She founded the Better Life program for rural women in 1987, which launched many cooperatives, cottage industries, farms and gardens, shops and markets, women's centers, and social welfare programs. Having considered her impact on the lives of women, the National Assembly deemed it necessary to rename the National Center for Women's Development after her. Today, First Lady of Nigeria, Senator Oluremi Tinubu, performs her first official duty by commissioning the renamed center. She notes that it is important to celebrate women's commitment, diligence, and achievement. A total of 20 unit computers with Wi-Fi connectivity, facilitated by the National Information Technology Development Agency, was donated by the First Lady.
Renamed today has reinforced my belief in the need for us as a people to celebrate the contributions of the matriarchs of our land, especially in nation building. I asked them to stay with me because they remind me of our mother, Mariam Babangida. She was a very young broadcaster there, still very young. And what I'm saying that is you are not too young to key into national issues. They stood with her up till now. And I pray I'll have such dedicated and loyal soldiers like you are.
The dream of our dear mother who worked tirelessly with dogged commitment in ensuring that every girl child had a voice and every woman had an opportunity. And more importantly, every rural woman had a better life.
The event also featured the induction of 7 women who achieved first in their areas of endeavor into the Nigeria Hall of Fame.
What this has brought out is the capacity of Nigerian women to deliver on every strata of human development. Whether you're a professional, whether you're a housewife or a mother, you still have your own role to play.
4 women who championed the bill for the renaming of the center were also inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Named 15 national assets after men. So, for us, I'll get at least one named after a woman. And our own is not just a name, it's backed up by law. The ones they've named, they haven't still got the law, but at least we got the one that are backed up by law. And I feel really elated that my little contribution is recognized, and today I'm inducted into the Hall of Fame.
The Nigerian Hall of Fame currently features a comprehensive records of women from the pre-colonial days who performed legendary roles in trade, arts, commerce, politics, and intertribal wars. Celestine Naira, CVC News, Abuja.
We're back to the National Assembly, where the Senate has called on the Ministry of Works and Housing and Environment, as well as the Ecological Fund Office, to urgently address the menace of erosion devastating major roads across the country. The Senate also mandated its committees on NDDC, Environment and Ecology, when constituted, to interface with the relevant ministries to work out the modalities for instant intervention in the disaster. National Assembly correspondent Judicious reports.
With the increase in rainfall and early warnings on possible flooding across some parts of the country, lawmakers are already calling for interventions in areas affected by erosion. These matters dominated discussions at Tuesday's plenary session that were captured in 4 separate motions by the lawmakers.
Worried that the erosion and landslide are creating traffic gridlock along the sections of the Onitsha-Owerri Highway, and concerned that if the menace of gully erosion and landslide is not urgently controlled, those sections of the road will completely cave in, thus leading to total disconnection of the highway.
It is difficult to construct roads to Udo community because of wide erosion gully. This trend is all over the entire senatorial district. Mr. President, worry that infrastructures like road and electricity will be grievously being affected.
Another matter is the incessant sea incursion ravaging Ayetoro community in Ondo State, where the lawmakers are pushing for urgent intervention.
All is not well with the people of Ayetoro in Ilaje local government of Ondo State. And ordinarily, Ilaje Nation is a peaceful community that has contributed immensely to the growth and the development of Nigeria.
What is happening is simply that there is a contest between the water in the sea and the land. And it does appear that if we are not careful, the water will win this battle.
So outside the NDDC and the Ecological Funds Office, or that, I don't know whether there's any way the private sector can also come to assist, because people are actually exploiting oil in those places.
After the debate on the motions raised, which was widely supported by the lawmakers, the Senate directed the relevant committees, when constituted, to interact with all the ministries and come up with a lasting work plan to arrest the devastating effects of flooding across the country. Judicious News, Abuja.